Hey friends, my name is Matt Reisinger. I'm a builder down in Austin, Texas, but you might know me from the Build Show. You know, I've been on YouTube since 2008, but my history with James Hardie actually goes quite a bit longer than that. I started using Hardie products around the year 2000, so here we're coming up on 25 years of history with a product like this. Now we're actually at my house. I finished a house for my family about 2.5 years ago. And you know, the number one reason why I chose Hardie products for my house? Durability. I've had a great history of seeing their product, which is made from fiber cement, really last in extreme weather, extreme climates. You know, fiber cement is naturally rot resistant, it's naturally bug resistant, and it has natural fire resistance. So for instance, on my house, you'll notice I've got Hardie siding, I've got Hardie trim, and even Hardie soffit. Really almost the entire outside of my house is something from James Hardie, minus one or two places. I've got just a little bit of brick on the front. Now, if you contrast that to some of the wood siding products in the marketplace, for me, it was an absolute no-brainer to go with James Hardie. It's specifically engineered for climate, so it performs great under the climate conditions that are unique for your region. The outside of your house is the first line of defense on the elements, so you've got to spend the time and the effort to really take those details into account. And now that this house is done, it absolutely looks fantastic. It's performing perfectly, and I think for decades to come, my house is gonna look amazing. The other thing I really like about Hardie products is the low maintenance. You know, I find that over the years, my Hardie products that are painted, the paint film lasts a lot longer than almost anything else I've used in my almost 30 years of building out there. The other thing on this particular house of mine that I've noticed, occasionally I'll wash it off, maybe if I've got something that splashes on the house. But other than that, here we are almost 3 years in on this build, and it looks fantastic. You know, I'm all about building science and doing things right the first time. And if you saw any of the videos that I made on my house under construction, I spent the time and effort to make sure that this Hardie product, which I know is gonna last a really long time, was installed correctly, that we really took the time to get the details right. When you nail the details of this product, it's absolutely gonna last and perform for you. And for sure, that time and effort is gonna pay off for me as the homeowner and all the other things that come along with really paying attention and doing things right. Not only is the material looking great, but the paint finish here on my house is looking fantastic as well. I opted for the ColorPlus, which is the pre-painted version of the Hardie. That's basically their baked on factory finish, which resists fading, chipping, and cracking. From the day you installed it, it's immediately done. I don't have to bring the painters back. And you're able to do that, of course, in the winter time as well. You're not worried about having to come back in the spring when the weather gets better. And for sure, the paint film looks fantastic years later because I've got that factory finish. I'm not worried about all the nuances of getting a perfect paint finish on the job site. With that being said, guys, go check out my videos that I made on this process. I'm a big fan of James Hardie and all their amazing products. Otherwise, I'll see you when you come watch the Build Show.